Going into college is a big transition for many students, including myself. Parents are no longer around to tell us what to do, and we must make our own decisions. 3 times a day, 7 days a week, we each decide on what food we put into our bodies. Food is an extremely vital part to our well-being, not only for nourishment, but as a source of social interaction and community. What we eat affects our health and our sight. We need a well-balanced diet with all the food groups, but we still want it to taste good, and no one likes eating the same thing all the time. With busy college schedules and college budgets, fast food offers a quick fix, as well as cafeterias. But not only does it rob us of nutrition, it also robs us of an opportunity to share experiences and culture. There are many cultures with hundreds of dishes and thousands of flavors and different combinations of those flavors. Much of our lives revolve around food, so I decided to see what was cooking around UCF. To get a better idea of food culture around UCF, I decided to conduct a survey to collect students' diet habits. The results were surprising. Of the 75 students participating, more than half consider their diets to be only somewhat healthy. Luckily, a third of students' diets were mostly healthy. Food can be a source of social interaction, so I decided to check how often students ate together. About 77% of students ate with friends or others, and some variation throughout the week, while only 23% preferred to eat by themselves. I also asked where students were eating. Jamie Oliver's TED Talk, Teach Every Child About Food, raised my awareness of the negative side effects from food culture in America. We're one of the most unhealthy countries in the world, with the highest rate of obesity. With America's shift away from cooking at home, I was pleased to find that the number one place kids got their meals was at home. So I had a list of places I would check out, and the first would be to get a good home-cooked meal around UCF. Luckily, I didn't have to go too far. I had a nice small kitchen of my very own in my own dorm room apartment. My roommate and I cooked together. It's a little bonding moment, putting food together. But both of us are decent chefs and know our way around the kitchen after years of cooking for our families. Tonight, we're making roast chicken and vegetables. Each preparing our dishes catered to our own taste. Many times, for a well-prepared meal, there's more than just food going into the dish. Cooking is an art, an expression of one's unique self. A person's experiences, culture, and emotions are transferred onto an edible canvas. There are different blends we get to play around with. I'm Mexican-Italian, so I grew up with many traditional Mexican-Italian dishes, and my food tends to be a bit more spicy. My roommate Keith grew up eating and cooking more southern styles of food, and his food tends to be more savory and delicious. Being able to replicate what we enjoyed brings back sweet memories of being home. When we cook, we honor and acknowledge culture, and in such a delicious way. Food done right brings people together. Food is supposed to be a labor of love. And when you do it right, it brings people together. Before going to my next destination, I head to the place where many get food to prepare their meals. Publix grocery store. Publix is a favorite of mine, and many others. Fresh produce, friendly staff, and good deals on everything. My friend and I take the time to get food for ourselves. Looking around, the deals are fantastic. Just past the front entrance are bins of buy one get ones on things like mac and cheese and peanut butter. Cruise the aisles for more deals. After a while, I look at the contents of our cart, and am reminded of the fruit and vegetable and fast food survey among university students. They reported 2/3 of students were not eating fruits and vegetables daily. And judging by the contents of our cart, we were not improving that unhealthy statistic. Major determinants of this unhealthy selection can be lack of time, school lunch, and money. For this situation, money was a big deal. We were just able to get more of the unhealthy stuff for less money. The overall design of Publix feels designed to tempt us with making extra additions to our cart. The usual staples, milk, eggs, and bread, are usually kept in the back, and all along your path, deals on varieties of items litter the way. Half off, buy one get one, 20% off, and all mostly on unhealthy things like soda and snacks and things. Things I usually don't really need, but I'm very tempted to buy. All around the store, I never feel like I make a direct path, yet I still feel like I'm moving with the flow. Their staff is always helpful and willing to help me find what I need. Meal ideas, recipes, and coupons are found throughout the store. But unlike other grocers I've been to, the store is always immaculate. This place makes it a pleasure to go around and shop to, and I always enjoy my shopping experience at Publix. When compared to their peers, Students in Forsyth's study measuring the frequency of fast food consumption showed that students who lived closer to fast food restaurants ate there more frequently. Well, students living on or around UCF's campus are surrounded by fast food in every which direction. McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Steak and Shake, Zaxby's are just some of the few in the proximity. College students are a target audience, so restaurants offer cheap food that's quick and tastes delicious. It's hard to resist. The downside is that most of what they offer isn't all that healthy for you. Burgers, french fries, fried chicken, and sugary sodas are all delicious, but are definitely something to be consumed in moderation. Most of their vegetables are in small amounts and just top a patty, and their fruits are usually dipped in sugar. Like many others, a friend and I had a really long, busy day, but set out to enjoy a cheap and easy meal at Wendy's. We eat inside and I allow my friend to order first. He orders a cheeseburger, fries, and frosty, and it's all for $4. I try to stay strong and order a chicken Caesar salad off their menu, but the sight of the delicious looking frosty is too delicious to resist, so I order one too. In a few moments we receive our order and sit down and dine. Fast food is designed to be fast, go figure. The inside decor was boring. A wide open collection of neatly organized tables. Wasn't worth spending time at on its own merit. Just a place to sit, eat mass-produced food, and maybe enjoy a conversation with my friend. Service is quick inside, but flies at the drive-thru. At Wendy's, you can receive your meal after placing your order at the fastest average rate of 129 seconds. Fast gets customers. McDonald's, with over 35,000 restaurants, serves roughly 70 million people a day. An accomplishment of modern efficiency and capitalism at work. Unfortunately, what they provide at such a quick and cheap rate is a major contributor to health problems in America. Marketplace is the school's first cafeteria. Quality of food is definitely questionable and at times hard to put down, but for many UCF students on a meal plan, it's their primary source of nutrition. Besides, there's a wide variety of options and it's all you can eat. I went with two friends and we walked around to see what was appetizing. Surprisingly, we all picked the same things. Curry flavored chicken, rice, and steamed mystery vegetable. Our selections related closely to Matteo Planer's study, Pure Effects at Campus Cafeterias. Like the individuals in the study, the observance of each other's food selections mirrored each other's. Heck, I even picked up and tried gross steamed mystery vegetable because my friends did. There was variation I did notice between my other two friends' food selections. I've eaten with them before, and the portions seemed different. My smaller friend had chosen a noticeably larger portion than normal, while my bigger friend had decided to take less. These decisions seem to be related to Brent McFerrin's study on the effects of social influence and body type, and on the food choice of others. People adjusted their portions based on their observances of people's physical characteristics. Honestly, Marketplace is designed to serve high volume. No matter how crowded it gets, I've never noticed sound to be much of an issue here. Granted, food may be harder to come by. It can be an ideal place to spend the entire day with food and study. Kyoto is a nice little restaurant my friends and I like to treat ourselves with once in a while. With interesting decor and a large flat screen TVs, I feel encouraged to spend a lot of time there. Kind of make an evening out of it. A conversation drifts towards other things, and we can shift our focus to a movie or a game on television. We usually order a bento box or hibachi grilled special. They're served with a well-rounded and full meal. I get salad, soup, brown rice, chicken, more vegetables, and I get to cover it all in very delicious white sauce. It's one of the better meals I get to enjoy, but I don't have to make myself. Not very much here is Asian though, unless you count all the things made in China. The food is a major representative culture. No kimonos, no samurai, just delicious sushi rolls, tempura shrimp, and teriyaki food. All edible ways to experience the Japanese culture. I realize my evaluations are subjective. Everyone has different tastes, and people have different standards of the quality of food. Most of my evaluations were with my friends, and it was in a local place around school. So this may create a little bit of bias. But overall, there is a wide variety of food around UCF, and much to be enjoyed.